Hey guys, it's GoBlue1017 and I am getting back into it. It's time for me to recommence Fire Emblem. So I've already done Hector's quest and Elliott's quest, and I think it's about time we came back and did Hector's quest, which is going to be chapters 11 on. A lot of it's the same as Elliott's quest, but there are a few different chapters, so I'll be able to show those off, and it'll also give me a chance to try out some new characters that I didn't use in my last playthrough. So as you can see, I already started a new file. I went through Lynn's quest already, and that's basically done. So we'll get to see those characters as we get to recruit them. I'm not going to do that video that I talked about where I would go through each character's stats, just because I didn't see any need to. We're going to meet them all anyway, so I'll just go over them then. But I am going to go ahead and do the super secret side quest that I talked about. That'll definitely be coming up. So just remember, if you are doing this and you want the super secret side quest, get Niles up to level 7 before the end of Lynn's quest. So that's already set for me, so we're good to go on that front. And we can just get this thing underway. Chapter 11, since it is Hector's quest, and we're starting with Hector, is certainly going to be different because we didn't see Hector and Elliott's quest until, I believe, chapter 12. I think it was just that second chapter. So we're going to have a little bit different. Same type of premise, though, very easy chapter just to get introduced to a couple characters. Though we're going to only have 2 characters in this first chapter. Second of whom we'll meet in a second. I'm not going to talk about the storyline as much in this if you really want. Like, obviously you can read the dialogue and all that, but I'm not going to go through it again as much myself because I did that in Elliott's quest. Some differences, I mean, you could probably see for yourself, but I might point out some of the differences in the storyline, but other than that, this is really going to be more of a concentration on the gameplay itself. Even more so than when I did the first half of this project. But I am very excited to get back into it. It's certainly been quite a while. I think it's actually something like 2 years, maybe even more than that, since I finished Elliott's quest. And meanwhile, I ended up doing, I guess I did Aria of Sorrow, I did Mario Party, I did Harmony of Dissonance, and I did something else. What else did I do? Oh, I did Kirby 64, that's right. So yeah, those are the 4 projects I've done in between. But yeah, go ahead and finish up what I guess you could say is my 7th project, but really it's just a continuation of the second one. And it'll go in the same playlist under Fire Emblem 7 walkthrough right after the end of Elliott's quest. So anyway, I've been talking over all this dialogue, but as we know from Elliott's quest, Hector runs off even though his brother doesn't really want him to. And we're actually only going to have Hector and Matthew for this first chapter, and since I'm not going to use Matthew once again, like I'll bring him to the chapters where I need him to get treasure chests and open doors and all that stuff that only a thief can do, but I'm certainly not going to use him as an actual fighter. So this first chapter is actually going to be interesting because I'm going to basically be trying to get all the kills with Hector, which is going to be kind of annoying for a couple different reasons, which we'll get into when we actually start this battle. But I guess that's about it. I kind of have a good idea of who I'm going to bring already to my final team. But it'll be a little bit different. Some units, like I'm bringing Florina once again. I plan on using Lucius again because he's just that awesome, and because we have so many dark magic units that it'd be stupid to not bring the only really good light magic user that you get early on and can really level up the way you want. However, I've got a couple other characters from Lynn's group that I did not use last time that I'll be putting into play. The main ones being I'm going to use Dorcas instead of Barter, who I believe I used Barter last time, and I'm also going to use Kent instead of Sane, even though I think Sane's better, honestly. I'm going to go ahead and use Kent to show him off. And then I'm also think I'm going to try and really use an Archer, and I'm going to actually use Will. Obviously we get, what's her name? I think Rebecca from Elliewood's group, who we'll meet next chapter. But I'm not going to use her. I've already got Will up to like a level 6, level 7, somewhere around there. So he's a few levels ahead. He's pretty good. He was actually dominating though there at the end. He was doubling everything. And he was actually a really good unit, so I'm very impressed with how he's turning out so far. So I'm planning on keep using him, although we're not going to get him for a little while. I think that's it for Lynn's team. Obviously, I'll have Lynn as well, and I said I'd bring Florian again, because there's not really another good Pegasus Knight. There are other Pegasus Knights that we can get, and we will get, but nobody so early on. Oh, I guess I forgot one more. I'm also going to bring Urk, I plan. At least, that's the plan right now, is to bring Urk, and then I'm not going to use Canis. Which is a shame, I really like Canis, but I thought I'd actually level up a Sage this time instead of just either relying on Pent, who you get late in the game, or just not bringing a Sage at all. Anyway, you can take a look at Matthew. There he is at level 2, because he got a few kills and opens some chests and stuff. But not any type of fighter. I may have to use him a little bit. Oh, and when I was doing Lynn's quest just to speed things up, I turned off the animations. I'll turn those back on in a sec. That's my bad. So Hector starts out with the Wolf Bale, which you should remember, as well as a Hand Axe, which I believe is what he starts out with when you get him, when you actually meet him in Elliewood's quest. But since I don't want to waste that Wolf Bale, I'm going to try and basically only use the Hand Axe. And then I'll use Matthew to try and get in here. I actually don't remember what's in this chest at all. It's been a while since I've done Hector's quest, honestly. Alright, let's see. Come on. Damn it, Hector. That's the problem. Is that... Well, I guess actually we don't have any sword users down here, but just the bows are going to be annoying because Hector's going to miss them all the time. But I'm hoping I only have to use the Wolf Bale. Probably I'll use it to get rid of the armor. And then the boss is also a knight. So... Okay, I guess we don't have any swords in this chapter at all, which is nice. Yeah, level 7 knight, no problem, especially if you use the Wolf Bale. Yeah, I'll just kill you because you're a pain. But really my goal is to get Hector and then Elliewood, once we get him, up to about the level of what Lynn's group is at when we meet them again. Which is around level 7, level 8, which shouldn't be that hard, assuming we can delegate experience well, and not give stupid kills to like Marcus, and not use Oswin too much, because if you remember, he's already at level 9, so we don't want to use him too much, but we can certainly use him a little bit. And yeah, I'll just kill you this way. But unlike Elliewood's Rapier, I like to really save the Wolf Bale because I think it's a little bit better than what the Rapier is for Elliewood. Actually, not a little bit better, but a decent amount better. And, wow, Matthew's actually in trouble here. I may have to kill somebody else with him. But then also Elliewood gets another rapier later in the game, so even if you really like that. And it's not a bad weapon, certainly, for Elliewood, but we get another one of those, whereas the Wolf Bale is kind of nice to use in the mid to late part of the game. Not at the end, because we should have better weapons by then, but... Anyway, let's actually try and get this done at a reasonably quick time, and not get Matthew killed. Oh, he's doing a good job dodging. Well, okay, you can't kill him. How about you? Okay, I'll just do this and hope that Hector actually hits. Should have done that last turn right there and wounded him. Alright, come on, Hector. Thank you. Alright, how do I want to go ahead and break this, and then I can get the chest. I guess I'll just use Matthew to open the doors up here. But I don't want you to die, and you don't have any vulneraries. So I could just take Hector's. But definitely pick up that gem, because money is kind of annoying early on in the game. You kind of like to have a little bit of it at least. Because before this, I think you get something from a village in a couple chapters. You'll get like 5,000 gold, but basically that's it for the early part of the game, so... Alright, I guess I can... Yeah, I'll just kill you, because you should actually hit him. Alright, good. And we already got Hector to level 3. And we should get him to 4 by the end of this. Which means that we'll be able to really concentrate on getting Elliewood some kills in chapters 12 and 13. Alright, come on, Hector. There we go. Alright, so now we got another vulnerary, so I can give that to Matthew. It's just for his survival. Let's see. I guess I'll do that, and I'll just leave you there. Actually, I should use you to open this door. I'll do that next turn. What else? Yeah, I'll just do this. That's fine. And then... Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I really wish they did give Hector an iron axe. Because we're gonna have to wait all the way until we actually can get to the shop. Next chapter to actually buy one for him. Oh, You're gonna have to wait that long unless you decide you actually want to, like, bring Dorcas or Barter next chapter all the way up to give them one, but it's much easier to just use the shop, assuming you actually got the gem. Alright, Hector, I've had enough of this. Just kill him, please. Damn it, Hector. Alright, if you miss again, oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna try one more time, and if you miss again, I'm just gonna give the kill to Matthew, I think, because I'm sick of this. Please. Thank you. Alright, so there he is, level 4. Terrible level up, though. And now we just gotta get down and finish off. What's his name? Yeah, nothing else. Good. And yeah, you'll be fine. Maybe we'll even get a critical and finish him off. This actually seems like it's one of the longer boss conversations of the game. Usually not this long. Alright, and hopefully this will be the end, unless Hector decides to miss in the 91, which would be a real shame. Alright, good. And there we go. Alright, so we almost got him up to level 5. And that's the first chapter, so quick and easy. Now we just gotta watch this scene where Hector runs off to go find Elliewood, and then Marcus Ostia sends Oswin after him, which is how we actually get Oswin for the next chapter. The Oswin would kind of be nice to have here, although he might be, like, I don't know. I don't think he'd have enough speed to actually double stuff, so he'd actually be good to help take care of some of these bows to at least whittle down their health for Hector to kill him. Or the enemy might be stupid enough to, like, all attack him and then all get killed by him, and then that'd be a complete mess. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm a little sick right now, which is a shame at this time of year, but kind of wanted to get this thing started. And this is going to be another reasonably long project, not as long as the first half of this, obviously, but I think Hector's quest is actually a little bit longer than Elliewood's quest by like a chapter, and then maybe I think we have 1 or 2 extra side quests that we can do. So, but that's about it for chapter 11. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.